What is up, my friends? My name is Echo3, and today I'm here sharing a deck with you guys from my boy from Elite Nation, Crunt Nugget. Crunt Nugget has this deck. It's been doing work for him. He's pushing 5,000 cups this season, and we're about mid-season right now. A little bit more about Crunt right here. You can see his best season was 5270, which was also his highest trophies. And now taking a peek at the deck, guys. Here we go, something very different from what you'll normally see. A lot of swarming troops and that HOG rider as the kill condition, with that cannon playing some solid defense, the minion horde, as well as those barbarians being able to swarm something like a golem, a giant, and of course the ice wizard just slowing things down while everything is pushing the lane. Then you have the princess from afar taking care of any swarm troops, poison and arrows as well. We're going to take a look at this one in a moment and see how it actually gets work done. But before I do, I want to thank you all for coming down to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you, and on top of that, I have some chests to open up, guys. What I'm going to ask you to do right now is hit that subscribe button below, because I come out with this kind of stuff every single day, both for Clash of Clans and for Clash Royale. So let me know, guys. I want to know what your deck is. Tell me right now, what deck are you using? Just let me know what your win condition is. It is Lava Hound, Golem, Giants, Hog, Siege. Let me know. Let's get into this free chest. Here we have 101 gold, 1 Giant, and 12 Barbarians. What I'm looking for, guys, is a legendary card. I've been back and forth between decks, seeing what works for me and what doesn't. Lately, a lot has not been working for me, but that's not the deck. It's just my lack of skill. 1 Furnace and 12 Skeletons. Let's go into the golden chest next. We've got 280 gold, 8 Zaps, 11 Goblin Gangs, 18 Royal Giants, and 4 Battle Rams. In our second golden chest, 249 gold, 1 Hog, which is good, 18 Archers, 19 Goblin Gangs, and 3 Wizards. I've been thinking of trying out that 2.6 Elixir Hog Archer Knight deck. 220 gold, 1 Archer, 9 Mortars, 27 Minions, and 4 Heal Spells, a spell that I don't ever use. Last golden chest, 248 gold, 12 Skeletons, 2 Ice Golem, 3 more heals, and more mortars, 24 of them. And let's get into this final crown chest. What does it hold? Anything good for me? 642 gold, 3 gems, 29 E-barbs, 44 Teslas, 8 heals, and an epic. At least I got an epic, but it's a mirror, one that I don't use. But that's fine, that's fine. Now, what I'm going to do is get into this deck and show you 3 replays where this deck is in action. Really excited for it here, guys. And here are the first 2. Let's get into it right here. In this first one, Crunt Nugget is in the bottom, working his way up. Looks like he's playing against Muhammad from Nova Iran 3. And both opponents are waiting for each other's elixir to build. It's worth noting he is playing against a lower level right here. He's a level 12, playing against a level 11, so just want to note that ahead of time. Ice Golem pushing that left-hand lane. Knight from the opponent being pushed. And the princess is behind, gonna offer that splash damage. For some reason, the opponent is taking a while to get things rolling. Here go those barbarians and that Hog. He tells me, oh, that's why he was waiting, those 3 muskets. He tells me that his main win condition is pushing those, that Hog, pushing behind those barbarians for a real solid push in the tower. And see this? Look at the value on the princess. Still beating down that tower, was helping take out the defensive troops. And the minion horde is in, but he has the arrows ready to go. Arrows are such a better card since they've had their buff where they shoot quicker, land quicker, kill quicker. It's been a while, but it's still a much better card. Alright, so we're back to the beginning of the cycle here, guys. The princess looks like it's going to be played next at the bridge. See how much he can chip out of there. He's got the minion horde. The princess still working on the tower, but the minion horde was not able to take out that knight before the princess was taken down. But check this out, that tower is done already. The minion horde taking it down with help of the princess, and the Hog pushing and beating down. Guys, this is exactly the type of deck that I like to play. It's fast, but it's also a strong deck, has a lot of power, and can do a lot of damage pretty quickly as long as you manage your elixir properly. What I tend to do wrong with my pushes is push too much and leave myself with just not enough defense, not enough elixir to defend properly. That's my issue. Here's a solid push he has to deal with right here, guys. It's the 3 muskets and the giant. And look at this, barbarians and the 3 muskets pushing to the lane, but he throws that minion horde right on top, and wow, it's going to do some beautiful work. Cannon distracting everything. His barbarians just tearing up everything in the core there, guys. Did a nice job right in between, right in front of that King's Tower. And here's that HOG barbarian princess push on that right hand tower with the princess shooting there as well, and the poison. That should do some serious work. Arrows ready for that minion horde. That's always a good elixir trade right there. 3 elixir arrows for a 5 elixir minion horde. Works out well in his favor. It really stinks when you're on the receiving end of that, but for him it worked out well, and he just took out that collector and had the had his HOG underneath that minion horde. I didn't even see it there myself, guys. I'm sure the opponent didn't either. Ice Wiz right here. I'm surprised to see the Ice Wiz and not the Electro Wizard, but it is 1 elixir less, so it keeps the deck cost down, and it also it affects a larger grouping of troops. We're going to go into the second replay right here. I believe he has 3. If he doesn't, we'll end on 2. We'll see in a moment. And here we have a 12v12. As we wait for elixir, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Okay, elixir's just about built. We're ready to roll. And he's playing a hound deck right here. Now he does have the minion horde, but when someone's playing the hound, you could probably guess that they have arrows in the bag, guys. And as you can see from the upcoming card of the opponent, he does have arrows, but he has to deal with this serious push now from Crunt. He's not going to be able to support that hound the way that he's going to want to. I love the Ice Wizard right here, really slowing things down. It's gonna pop that hound, and the minion horde is on top of the balloon and the hound. That was gorgeous right there, guys. I'm gonna go after this video and I'm gonna make this deck, test it out for myself. Princess is back to do a little bit of work. Arrows getting good value, taking out that princess. Actually, it's even value, but not letting that princess work on the archers. The archers got a few chip damage points there off the left hand tower for the opponent. As elixir builds, Crunt is, I believe it again, at the beginning of his cycle. He's going now with that Ice Wizard, going to try to protect that right-hand lane. Nice poison, smart play, not wasting his arrows, knowing that the minion horde, or thinking, is the minion horde in that deck? I don't even remember. I don't think it is, actually. Ice Wiz locked onto the tower, not going to do much damage, though. Cannon there to take out the Ice Wizard for the opponent. And here comes the hound, pushing the opposite lane this time, guys. And again, he has a HOG barbarian push. It's barbarians against barbarians. HOG trying to sneak his way in there for another strike. He gets it, and those barbarians are going to end up having a fairly even battle right here. And hopefully the tower doesn't allow... Nope, there's 1 barbarian that survived for the opponent. He's going to most likely throw that minion horde right on top of that balloon. There it goes. He has to take out... Oh, but he has to deal with those arrows again. Now he's on the receiving end of that negative elixir trade. But he has the princess working on that balloon. Arrows as well help things out. Took out the pups from the lava hound, and all he needs is really anything on that tower, and he will have a victory this battle right here, this round. 31 seconds to hold on to the win. Let's see. He poisons down those archers on the right-hand lane. He has a HOG barbarian push again, but barbarians are against barbarians. They're smart play by the opponent, playing those barbarians up high so that the poison did not affect them. But look at this. The HOG did some serious work, and this lava hound is going to be distracted, as well as the balloon. Minion horde is in. Zap and an Ice Wizard splash damage right there. Worked out very well, and time saves him there, guys. He got it done. Beautiful battle, really showing off how to play against such a solid push deck like the lava hound. Now let's see if he shared one more. That was those 2. I think he was going to share one more, and here it is, the final battle. Let's see what it looks like. It looks to me like he's playing one of my favorite decks right now in the meta, the Executioner Tornado HOG deck. Let's see how well he could do against this, since he has those swarming troops such as the minion horde, the barbarians. The Executioner does serious work against them, and you can get some really great elixir trades. Let's see how he counters that. HOG minion horde coming in, and that's something else that he mentioned to me when I was asking about his tips for this deck. You know, I was asking what happens when you just can't get to the tower. You know, I mean, like, what are your push options? And he mentioned to me that his push options are using those barbarians with the hog, and if those are not available, if that is not the cycle, he will go with the minion horde and the hog for another solid opportunity to push. Nice defense right there, using that ice wizard and allowing the tower to take down the ice wizard, the executioner. Sorry. Skeletons are going to take that out. His push is done. Not like an ice wizard push does much damage anyway. Barbarians, hog, and you can expect a tornado from the opponent. There it is, and that's the value that that deck offers that the opponent's playing. It's one of my favorite decks in the game right now, but I'm gonna, you know, looks as if it's gonna get beat here, guys. You can't just throw a minion horde on top of that executioner unless it's distracted. So we're gonna see how well it does, what actually goes down. There's the cannon. Nice play with that cannon right there. Gonna beat up on that executioner. The princess is helping out with that as well. And we have a fairly even match right here, guys. The hit points are just about the same, and I forgot to mention in the beginning, this is a 12v12 match right now. There's the executioner getting his value with those taking down that minion horde, although the minion horde did get a little bit of chip damage. Executioner again pushing the lane. Barbarians are going to be thrown there just to try and knock him out, and they do very nicely. Level 13 barbarians are animals. Will they ever go higher than level 13 for commons? I wonder. That is something that I just am curious about. The barbarians, are they going to make it to the tower? One of them does. Two of them did, taking that tower down to 1200 hit points with the help of that poison spell as well. Ice wizard is there. Not Electro. I keep calling the Electro wizard. The executioner did nothing really, because the ice wizard was doing a nice job distracting. Another X is in. Here comes the barbarians. Ice wizard behind. Poison spell, I would expect. There it is. That's the poison, and that's going to beat up on the executioner as well as the tower. Hog pushed by the opponent, going to be distracted by that cannon. There it is. Nice job with the lightning spell by the opponent, but the minion horde is there to clean up that hog rider. And can he distract? What's he going to do right here? The tornado, it's such a beast, that tornado. Is the hog going to get one hit? He is not going to get a hit with that hog rider, guys. But the execution of the opponent's pushing the lane, as is that hog. Cannon's played. It's not going to distract the hog, but the barbarians will take him out. Barbarians is such a hard counter there to that hog rider. Really a great card in this game. Nice poison spell, getting great value on the executioner of the knight and on the tower. His barbarians nor his hog were able to make it to the tower, so he had to get that value with that poison, and he did. Another cannon dropped right in front, and it's in a great position, so it couldn't be lightninged. Here we go, barbarians pushing the lane. You can expect a hog coming, and then probably a poison on top of it. Let's see how well this works out. The hog, ooh, sucked in again by that tornado spell. Really a great card in the game, and the hog with the final slap of that tower brings home the win with 6 seconds left in overtime. Guys, this deck is fun, this deck is powerful, and it's not so heavy at the same time. I'm going to take a look at it one more time as I scroll down to his information. Where is this? Where is Crunt in here? I believe he's number 14. There he goes. If you take a look at the deck, it's a 3.8 elixir deck. So for a hog cycle, well, you can't call it a hog cycle because it's not a cycle deck. It doesn't have the skeletons, doesn't have the ice spirit, and it's not that fast, but it has the power to shut down those big pushes of the opponents if they spend a lot of elixir to put together, and then you could rush your hog behind your minion horde or behind your barbarians. That's the play, that's how you win, and that's how he's pushing 5k with this hog deck. Definitely one you guys should try out. I can guarantee you I'll be trying it out myself. Actually, let's do it right now. I'm going to make that my number 4 deck and see what I can do. But as you can see, a lot of the cards in there are not leveled up. So maybe I'll keep it in tournament play to play around with it. But there you have it, guys. There's the deck. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed your stay here. Crunt Nugget, I really appreciate you sharing this deck. You've been part of the channel, my friend. You can tell your children, have them watch your video, and see their pops being a little little second of YouTube fame right there. But there it is, guys. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed your stay. If you did, subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment below telling me what your favorite decks are, or if you like this deck at all, if you think it would struggle. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you don't want to do it here in the comments, you could always hit me up on Twitter at EchoThroughMe. Guys, I'll see all of you back here again tomorrow, or even possibly later on today. Keep an eye out for it. Until then, be good.